Al mio fianco il co-sceneggiatore Jeff Pope, Stephen Frears e la divina Judi Dench.
Casting Judi Dench. She was before me. I was the last one on board. I just took the job.
Made many journalists cry during the screening, and I was asking myself how emotional was to prepare that role.
Well, my emotion doesn't really come into it. You have to understand the story, you have to hear the story, and then what you have to really understand is what Philomena herself went through.
Right in front of us was the ending to the film, which is forgiveness, which is one of the basic tenets of the Catholic faith. Right away she told us that she had forgiven the church and the people that were responsible for what happened to her. And it took us a while before we realised that was what we were aiming towards, and that the act of forgiveness was the single most dramatic moment in the story.
There's always a kernel of truth in these things, but we sometimes turned up the volume on those truths to make it more dramatic. But Martin understood that because he himself is creative, so he was very helpful and supportive.
And each time she tells me a little bit more of the story, or even the same bit again. And I've said this before today, but my real concern is that we have well, certainly Steve and Jeff had done her justice in the story, and it's difficult to tell a story and then put it into filmic terms, but that's where Stephen is so wonderful.
And but in a way, the complexity of it was what I liked. Everything that Judi just said about the real Philomena's faith I found very affecting. My heart is much more with the cynical journalist.
Dobbiamo fermarci qui, grazie moltissimo ai nostri ospiti.
Be good.
You are, they're coming for you.
Oh, my.